Okay, so the question tonight, many are wondering, how did these two young men living in Brooklyn become radical, and even so much so that they wanted to join the ISIS terrorist group? Well, we sent our News 4's Michael George out looking for some answers. He's live in Coney Island tonight. Michael, what have you learned?
Well, Sheba, one of the suspects worked at this restaurant here behind me, and we've been talking with coworkers, and they're in absolute disbelief over these accusations. The big question they have, and a lot of people have, is how could somebody who lives here in America decide to try and join ISIS? Well, today we asked the experts and people who know the suspects. Zakaria Khan is still trying to understand it. One of his employees accused of trying to join ISIS.
What happened to him? I mean, he seemed to be a very, very peaceful person, you know.
Abdurasul Jurabiev chopped salads at this Flatbush restaurant as he became more quiet and reserved in the last month, but he didn't seem radicalized.
I had never heard him, not even a single sentence about politics or about jihad or about army.
Abror Habibov was arrested in Florida. The president of the Uzbek American Federation knew him.
We had an argument with the gentleman about the understanding of the way he understands Islam and principles. I don't want to dive into the contents of the conversation, but I know that was a red flag for me.
But what makes someone living in America join ISIS? Karen Greenberg, director of the Center on National Security at Fordham Law School, says young people looking for a place to fit in are often prime targets for radicalization.
Sometimes it's because they are looking for a home. Sometimes that they're looking for a community, they're looking for an acceptance that they don't otherwise find.
ISIS has appealed to these young people, especially on social media, with promises of life in an Islamic nation.
They are particularly attracted to this idea of a caliphate that has a reality. ISIS has land. It has a place for them to come to, and that's part of the message.
And two of the accused men are from Uzbekistan. We spoke with members of the local Uzbek community. They say they denounce ISIS, and the allegations, if true, do not reflect their community or their religion. We're live in the Flatbush section. Michael George, News 4 New York.